welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ngobile Makaka. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by, and if you are coming back, thank you so much for your support. I'm not a very good storyteller, but I'll do my best to fit in all the details and make sure that I'm as articulate as possible. I'll just do my best. Actually, I met Umge during a depression fighters session back in 2020 in January, which was our last contact session. And what we would do is that we would get our contact details from everybody and add them to a group chat. So I texted her to notify her that I'll add her to a group chat and blah 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 blah, and she was like, okay, thanks. And she was even so grateful for the session because it helped her. And okay, we started talking from then, and we would talk from time to time. And fast forward to 2021, which is this year, the beginning of the year, she had a financial problem and I showed up for her. So I'm one person, if I'm in a state of being able to help, I'll help you. Doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how long I've known you, it doesn't matter how much I know about you. So I helped her, I came through for her. And when everything was put together, she asked me to become her best friend. So I actually became her best friend. I actually said cool to the request because there was nothing wrong with it, you know. So I was like, no problem, cool, we're just gonna hear it. So we started talking as friends, you know, like we would share details, we would talk as frequent as possible. And around April this year, she started a clothing business, and there was this pair of sneaker which I loved. Like, I loved that pair of sneakers so much. I'll put the picture on the screen. So I loved that pair so much and I wanted it, but at the moment I didn't have enough money to buy the sneakers. So what I had is that, like, I had made a promise to myself that I'm not touching my savings no matter what. So I was like, you know what, okay, fine, I don't have money to buy the sneaker right now, I'll have to get money to buy the sneakers. And I was like, yo, I love the sneakers, but I don't have enough money at the moment. And she was like, how much do you have? I was like, I only have 80 rands in my account. And she was like, no, it's fine, you can send me the 80 rands and I'll cover you with the rest. I was like, really? She was like, yeah, no problem. And I was like, okay, thanks. I sent her the money. So that was around, I think, end of April. And she said the order will come back 19 days after ordering. I didn't have a problem with that. I actually understood because it's shipping things and blah 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 and all the paperwork that they do. And then around May, she borrowed money. That was like a few weeks before my graduation. She borrowed money and I did borrow her because, you know, she's my friend and she's in need. So I tapped into my savings for her sake, borrowed her the money, and I didn't have a problem. I was cool with it. And then okay, 19 days went by, and around June, I think, yeah, around June, she sent me a picture of the sneakers and told me that there's actually some mistakes with the sneakers, so she's gonna have to send them back so that they can get them fixed. And I was like, no, it's fine, I'll wait. So I waited for the sneakers and I waited for her to pay me because she said she was gonna pay me on the 25th of the very same month, which was May. I waited June, July, and in August, I think around July, end of July, that's when I reminded her the money because I needed to use it at the moment. And she was like, no, I'll give it to you before the end of the week. Before the end of the week, she didn't give me the money. Texted her, I told her that I want to register because I wanted to apply at UP. So I'm like, you know what, I want to do an application at UP and I need that 300 rands. And she was like, no, I'm sorry, I'll send it to you before the end of the week. Before the end of the week, she didn't. So she would do that every time I asked for the money. She would say before the end of the week, and I actually gave her as much time as I can. So in August, she paid me half the money and she said she was gonna pay me the other half the following week when she gets paid, and I waited for the following week. So what happened is now she actually has 150 plus 80 rands, which makes it enough for me to pay up for the sneaker. So that means we see now I've bought the sneakers at full price, and plus I think it was plus 20 rands, if not plus 30 rands, you know, because it was plus 30 rands because the sneakers were 200 rands and I gave her 80 rands, and she now has my 150, so that adding up makes like 230. And okay, fine, that was it. And the order had to come back around 23 August. So when the order was delivered, she couldn't courier it immediately because the orders were delivered in Pretoria and she was in Joburg, so she had to go to Pretoria to get the orders so that she can courier them. So on the day when she was going to Pretoria, she's like, can we meet in Pretoria, you know, like I want to give you your sneakers, like I want to give them to you in person. And I'm like, okay, fine, because I'm not too far from Pretoria. It's like 45 rands to get to Pretoria. I'm like, no, it's fine, I'll see if I can get to Pretoria because I have work to do. And for certain reasons I couldn't get to Pretoria on that day. I'm like, you know what, I can't get to Pretoria. I sent her another 60 rand. I sent her another 60 rand to courier the sneakers through Pexi, which is Pep. I sent her the 60 rand. She sends me a love emoji. And I'm like, okay, fine, girl's gonna send me my orders. She even sent me the picture of the sneakers because I asked her if she did get to collect the orders, and she sent me a picture of the sneakers. That, yes girl, I did. I'll also put the picture on the screen. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'm now happy. Like, I'm happy that I'm gonna have my sneakers before the end of the month. We're now in September. It was like 10 September, I think. I'm so happy. I'm like, you know what, I'll be going out because I really love the sneakers. Like, I really love them. So I'm happy that I'm gonna get my sneakers. On that Friday, she didn't courier them. Later, I text her. I asked, did you manage to courier the sneakers? She's like, no, I couldn't get there on time, so I'll courier them tomorrow. Guys, guess what? This person on the following day, the day when she's saying she's going to courier the sneakers, wearing swimwears and having fun. That time, she didn't tell me, Guti Mina, I'm not gonna be able to courier the sneakers. No, she didn't. She says, no, I'll courier them tomorrow. Mina, I'm sitting and waiting for her to courier sneakers, and girl was somewhere celebrating whatever and post. And now the worst part is that Mbonangama post, like I see statuses on WhatsApp that this person is having fun. She doesn't even care about the orders or whatever. She doesn't care about that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just give her space. Like, my is spacey and not get on her neck. I think on Sunday I asked her, did you courier the sneakers? She's like, no, I couldn't courier them. I'll courier them tomorrow. You know what, like, she kept saying, no, I'll courier them, until this other time she said to me, no, I couldn't courier the sneakers, I'm having some problems, I went back to where I was staying. Like, she told me a whole lot of things, and the last thing that she said to me is that, I'll send you a voice note to explain everything. I was like, okay. I'm still sitting here waiting for her to courier the sneakers. She didn't send me the voice note to explain what was happening. Like, she ignored me. And now the worst part is that, you know, when a person ignores you, and then posts the status. And another status that she posted on her business account was that, everybody who didn't receive an order, can you please text me your banking details so that we can organize refund. I texted her my details. I sent my account number, my initials and surname, my Capitec number, and she didn't say anything. She didn't even view the message. The last time I checked, she didn't even view the message. Then she's got the nerve to even post, guys. Like, on the 24th of September, she posted her and her boyfriend wearing traditional clothes. Guys, I'm waiting for my sneakers. It's been days now, over 10 days. And I was like, okay, fine, maybe she'll courier them end of the month. She doesn't have money, but you know, she doesn't have the nerve to tell me that she doesn't have money. Did she? Guys, she didn't courier the sneakers. Like, even of today, she didn't courier the sneakers. She didn't say anything, you know. Like, I even tried texting her boyfriend on Facebook, and he didn't respond. And I was like, you know what, like, let me just leave this. I deleted her number. Guys, you know what, like, I'm so hurt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm hurt. Like, I'm hurt. And I'm not hurt because of the money. I've lost money to WhatsApp Stockful, like, more money than I lost to her, ne? But the thing is, I didn't know the people from WhatsApp Stockful, so the money didn't even get to me. Like, I didn't even mind. But because of the person who did it, guys, it took me some time to kind of come to actually get to the point of, you know what, it's okay, God reveals to remove, and everything happens for a reason, and we are here. Like, it took me a whole lot. It took me too long. Like, it took me way too long. This makes it so difficult for me to order something from somebody that I know, because the people we don't know, Abu Banban fashions on Facebook, are also scamming us. Like, they scam people every single day. And I thought Uguti buying it from somebody that I've been talking to, somebody that I've met before, will make it better. Can't you know, I'm actually, like, I'm fooling myself. There is nothing like that. You know, scammers don't care who you are. They don't care if they know you, and they don't care how long they've known you. They don't care Uguti you show up or you guys, in scammers don't care. Like, they don't care. When they scam, and that's it. So I'm actually still healing from what happened, and I was actually ready to revenge, but I actually told myself, doesn't, just let it go, because what you're gonna do is that you're gonna cause yourself more pain. So just let it go. Thank you for watching, guys, and hoping to see you soon again.